എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. ഇന്ന് ഈ വേദിയിൽ കേരളത്തിൽ അന്യവും ഉൾക്കൊള്ളിക്കുന്ന ഓട്ടത്തുള്ള കലാരൂപം ഇവിടെ അവതരിപ്പിക്കുവാൻ വേണ്ടി അതിന് പ്രയോഗിച്ച ഇതിന്റെ എല്ലാ നല്ലതായ സഹായങ്ങളും ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഹൃദയത്തിൽ തന്നെ നന്ദി രേഖപ്പെടുത്തുന്നു. വളരെ ചുരുങ്ങിയ സമയം കൊണ്ടാണെങ്കിലും ഗരുഡോഭരണം എന്ന കഥയാണ് ഇവിടെ അവതരിപ്പിച്ചത്. അവതരണം കലാമണ്ഡലം നിഖിൽ മലയാളത്തില, പാട്ട് കലാമണ്ഡലം ശരത്ത്, മൃദംഗം കലാമണ്ഡലം ധൈര്യവ്, ഇടയ്ക്ക കലാമണ്ഡലം അഭിനന്ദൻ. എല്ലാവർക്കും നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
On behalf of CSIR NIST Thiruvananthapuram, we thank the artists for this wonderful performance. Let us give them a good round of applause. Thank you. The minister is now entering CSIR NIST Thiruvananthapuram and he is expected soon. So let us wait for the program to begin. Thank you. And next is we are going to have a classical dance performance from CSIR NIST students in another 10 minutes. Wait for that. Thank you.
ये ब्रेकआउट
അല്ല ഇതെല്ലാം ഇവിടുത്തെ കൊടുത്തു ഇടയ്ക്ക് ഈറ്റ് കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്.
Happy Diwali.
Most respected Honorable Minister for Science and Technology and Vice President CSIR, Dr. Jitendra Singh, Dr. Krishna Yella, Executive Chairman, Bharat Biotech International Limited and Chairman, Research Council, CSIR NIST, Professor Deepankar Banerjee, Vice Chancellor, Indian Institute of Space Science and Technology, respected Director, Dr. C. Ananda Ramakrishnan, Directors of various institutions, former Directors of CSIR NIST, distinguished invitees, Shri Rajiv Chandrasekharji, members of CSIR NIST family, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the grand finale of CSIR NIST Golden Jubilee celebrations. Today, we stand at the confluence of a glorious past and a visionary future, celebrating 50 years of scientific excellence, innovation and nation building. Over the past 5 decades, CSIR NIST has transformed challenges into opportunities, discoveries into technologies, and ideas into impactful solutions for the society. The stage is set, the legacy is alive, and the journey ahead is brighter than ever. Let me now invite our Chief Guest, Honorable Minister for Science and Technology, Dr. Jitendra Singh sir, and our guests of honor, Dr. Krishna Yella, Professor Deepankar Banerjee, Shri Rajiv Chandrasekharji to kindly occupy the dais. I request our respected director to kindly accompany the dignitaries. Dr. P. Nishi, convener, and Dr. K.V. Radhakrishnan, chairman of the Golden Jubilee Committee, are requested to join the dignitaries on dais. May I now request Dr. P. Nishi, Chief Scientist and Head Business Development Division, for the welcome address.
Respected Chief Guest, Guest of Honors, distinguished dignitaries, and on the dais and off the dais, industry friends, members from media, students, NIST alumni, and all participants, good morning. Today we mark not only the culmination of a year-long journey, but also 50 glorious years of scientific excellence, innovation, and dedicated service to our nation. It is a celebration of our past, a reflection of our present, and promise for the future. We are deeply honored to have with us Dr. Jitendra Singh, Honorable Minister of State for Science and Technology and Vice President of CSIR. Sir, a year ago you inaugurated our Golden Jubilee celebrations, and throughout this year we have engaged with all our stakeholders ranging from students to academic institutions, startups, MSMEs, farmers, FPOs and entrepreneurs to arrive at this grand finale today. Sir, it is your vision and guidance that continuously inspire the scientific community to align research with national priorities and societal welfare. On behalf of everyone at CSIR, I extend our heartfelt welcome and gratitude to you. I request Director to present a bouquet of flowers to welcome our Chief Guest, Dr. Jitendra Singh. It is our proud privilege to welcome respected Dr. Krishna, Chairman of our Research Council, co-founder and Executive Chairman of Bharat Biotech. Sir, your extraordinary journey from laboratory bench to global innovation leadership is a true inspiration to every scientist. I am deeply grateful for your presence and your continued guidance in research. A very warm welcome to Dr. Director of Indian Institute of Space Science and Technology. Sir, we are thankful to your presence as guest of honor and for your invaluable insights that continue to inspire young scientists. We welcome Sri Rajiv Chandrasekhar, former Minister of State for the Ministry of Electronics and Information and Ministry of Skill Development and Ministry of Jal Shakti. A very special welcome to our beloved Director, Dr. C. Ananda Ramakrishnan, whose vision, energy and leadership have transformed CSIR in remarkable ways. Sir, your commitment to translating research into technology for societal benefit have been guiding spirit behind every milestone in Golden Jubilee year. We have many dignitaries in the dais, off the dais. Colonel Jampal Station Commander, Pangod Military Camp, invited directors from different R&D and academic institutions, secretaries and officials from states, government department, industry representatives, academic collaborators, partners, media friends, students from nearby colleges for being part of this landmark celebration for collaborating with us for research and translation. A special welcome to our former employees and alumni whose contribution over the decade have built the strong foundation upon which NIST stands today. Your presence fills this hall with pride and nostalgia. A heartfelt welcome to the South Zone Cultural Center, Tanjavur, for joining hands with us and bringing beautiful cultural performance to make this celebration vibrant and memorable. Dear friends, let us celebrate our achievement with gratitude, look ahead with renewed determination, and together carry forward golden legacy of NIST with science, with passion, and with purpose. With great joy and pride, I extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to each one of you to the grand finale of Golden Jubilee celebrations of CSIR NIST. Thank you all. Once again, welcome to everyone present here.
Thank you, Madam. Welcome address. Lighting the traditional lamp signifies inviting divine presence and positivity, symbolizing knowledge, wisdom and enlightenment. May I now request the dignitaries on stage to join the ceremonious function and mark the auspicious beginning of the grand finale of our Golden Jubilee celebrations by lighting the lamp.
Thank you all. Our CSA list completes 50 remarkable years of scientific excellence. We present a visual journey through a year of celebrations that honored this golden legacy. From groundbreaking research showcases and thematic conclaves to outreach programs, lectures and community engagements, every activity reflected the Institute's lasting impact. We have compiled a short video that captures the spirit of innovation, collaboration and progress that has defined our Golden Jubilee year, paying tribute to the past while inspiring the future. May we have the video, please.
Dr. C. Ramakrishnan, the Executive Director of CSIR NEST, is a trailblazer in food and agro-processing and a champion of interdisciplinary innovation. Beyond being a scientist of remarkable depth, he is a true institution builder, seamlessly integrating chemical engineering, food science, and emerging technologies. Under the dynamic leadership, CSIR NEST has evolved from a renowned scientific institution into a vibrant powerhouse of innovation, industry collaboration, digital transformation, and vision-driven impact. He has expanded the Institute's mandate across advanced materials, sustainability, and agro-industrial solutions by fostering technology transfers, startup ecosystems, and national mission alignment, proving that research is most powerful when it touches people, industries, and nations' progress. A fellow of 8 premier national and international academies and recipient of prestigious honors such as the Rashtriya Vigyan Shri Puraskar in Agriculture Sciences, Tata Transformation Prizes instituted by the New York Academy of Sciences, and ഐ.ആർ. Distinguished Alumnus Award. He continues to inspire excellence at every stride. I am honored to invite Dr. C. Ramakrishnan for the presidential address.
Thank you, Dr. Harris. Most respected Honorable Minister for Science and Technology, Sri Jitendra Singh Ji, respected Sri Rajiv Chandrasekhar, former Union Minister, Dr. Krishna RC Chairman of CSIR NEST, Professor Divankar Banerjee, and all the invitees, former directors, Dr. Nishi, Dr. Radhakrishnan, my dear students, media and friends. CSIR NEST Golden Jubilee greetings to everyone. Indeed a great honor to be here today. I am celebrating the Golden Jubilee celebration of CSIR NEST. First and foremost, I like to thank our Honorable Minister. Sir came here October 17th last year, inaugurated our Golden Jubilee celebration. Again, he has come over today to concluding the Golden Jubilee celebration. I don't think so any other institution had such a privilege, have a big support to the institute as well as CSIR. Sir, always we follow whatever you have suggested. Once Ministry and CSIR has taken decision to conduct ഐ.ആർ. at Gauhati, given time was only 3 months' time. CSIR NEST team went to Gauhati and we made it one of the best ഐ.ആർ. in the history. All the support as rendered by our Honorable Minister as well as DG CSIR. Under the leadership of our Minister, look at the India science journey. From the 7th position of India's publication is moved to the now 3rd position. Very soon we are going to be number 2. Not only that, the vision and mission what he has put it for the India science is that no other country can thought about it. So many mission programs. Aroma mission from the CSIR, lavender cultivation, you can see the transformation of the farmers in the Kashmir and other places. Packaging mission, sustainable packaging mission, first integrated effect from the CSIR sustainable packaging mission has rolled out. CSIR NEST is taking pride to do that. Not only that, deep mission, quantum mission, bio E3 policy, one of the mentioned by the Honorable Prime Minister during the Independence Day speech. I can give the big list of our Honorable Minister's contribution to science and technology. Just you look at last 6 months, every day one place Sir is going and giving the scientific messages, making the organization change. Even today, Sir has told one statement, you need a roadmap. That's what the transformation made by the CSIR. I like to welcome again Rajiv Chandrasekhar. Last year Sir has visited this institute, again today has come. Thank you sir. Reached today early morning around 3 o'clock to Mysore and I got a message from his PS, Sir will come. I was so surprised, 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock he has reached our campus. Thank you so much sir. Krishna sir, always big support to the CSIR NEST. CSIR NEST known for the classical basic research. We used to publish a very high-end paper. When he took over the RC chairman, one thing he said, you need to translate all these things to the technology transfer. That we have done, that is evident from all our outcomes. And also Divankar Banerjee, thank you so much. Recently we signed MOU with all 9 institutions in the Trivandrum. Again our Honorable Minister, both our Jitendra Singh and also Sir and as well as Rajiv Chandrasekhar Sir has mentioned earlier, This is the scientific cluster. Many institutions are there in Trivandrum, no other city except Pune and very few cities. That's what we signed MOU. We are interlinking our scientific knowledge and sharing the facilities. Even tomorrow I am going to ISTM for the talk. That's what we are trying to do. For the time limitation, this is the statement given by our Honorable Minister. You need, even the small institute like a NIST, you need a roadmap to achieve the Viksit Bharat. Sir, I will present a very few slides. What we did, the roadmap for future. We split it into the three. One is the short term and the long term and medium term. The short term, we developed the biomedical waste. Today, 700 tons of the biomedical waste is generated in the country. Even you could have seen that Kerala and Tamil Nadu is fighting. For example, 100 kg of the biomedical waste generated in Trivandrum has to take into the Palakkad to incinerate. How much amount of the energy handling? Can we have a solution? That's what CSA and NIST developed this technology. And we are not doing it only in institute. Our Honorable Minister switched on this in point of care at AIMS New Delhi. Sir, now result has come. This is works fantastically well. All the reports are negative, including DNA, RNA, all viruses are killed by our technology. Today, 11 o'clock, Honorable DG Madam is going to present into the Ministry of Environmental Department with the Tanmay sir to get a clearance from the ministry, then it can be expanded. Already 7 countries are interested to take this technology. We are not only developing the technology for India, and we are doing it for the whole world. 25th September, Honorable Prime Minister at World Food India declared it, we need to go for making the sustainable packaging solutions and reduces the GST to 5%. We need more R&D input for that. That's what Prime Minister is called upon. And we already started working on it. And the PET alternative, packaging, biodegradable packaging films. And also we are going to set up the India's totally integrated biodegradable testing center at NIST. This year itself is going to come. And other technology we are going to release another 1 year time. Start testing is going on. Again, India is the second largest diabetic population in the world, next to China. If you look at Kerala, is the largest number of diabetics. Next is Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra, Odisha, and West Bengal. If you look at all our rice-eating states, so until unless we are solving this one, we are not going to do that. 11.3% of the populations are diabetics, and if you put the pre-diabetics, 23% of populations are diabetics. We developed rice with the 20% of the protein and low GI of 54. We are going to release this rice next year. Human trial is going on. This is going to be a game-changing technology. Not only that, this changes the landscape of that, how we are dealing with that. And it can be fortified iron and folic acid. This is the waste, the foundry waste. We are converting the brick, alternative to the red brick. Without plastering, we can easily transfer this technology more than 4 companies. I wanted to mention this one. We are working very closely with Tirumala Devasthanam. Thanks to our RC chairman recommended NIST for this. Some issues, the procurement of the food. NIST has standardized all 43 products purchased in the Tirumala Devasthanam, including the procurement procedure. SOP has been laid down. Now everything is going on very well at all the food, what they purchase for the devotees for the prasadam. Not only that, they requested CSA NIST to take care about the waste management. Today, there are 70,000 tons of the waste generated every day. So that's what we are going to do. And then, Ratnava Swami temple, that pond also, we are going to treat that. Right now, what is happening in the pool, growth of the fish and the death of the fish. We are going to put engineered system to treat that one. What we are going to do that, 29 and 30 in the long-time deployment, vaccine oil monitoring. India is the largest producer of the vaccines and we are the largest exporter of the vaccines. One is that cost of the vaccine oil monitor we wanted to reduce that to rupees 2 rupees. Right now it is the cost is 50 rupees. This will be done and transferred as soon as possible within a 2 years time. Cancer, again early detection of the cancer also, we are working on the AML based system. With the blood, we can do that within a 2 years result. Sir, you asked what is the long term, our proposal at the 2045. Green hydrogen we wanted to work and also hydrogen cylinder and municipal solid waste. We are going to set up the 10-ton capacity of municipal solid treatment plant at Nedumangadu municipality, and today we inaugurated the startups ecosystem for innovation center. We got the 10 acres land from the Kerala government. What we are going to do that, we are going to set up our Bio E3 policy under that Bio Manufacturing Hub and Ayurveda production unit. All these things going to happen and that. And if you look at our performance for the last 3 years, every performance, the total budget increased 150%, R&D budget to 200%, and LRF all. What we wanted, the final is, we wanted to convert National Institute for Interdisciplinary Science into the International Institute for Interdisciplinary Science. That's what we wanted to achieve in next 25 years. That is the roadmap, sir. We will try to fulfill what is your dream for this small institute to achieve. We hope with the support of CSIR, with the support of Ministry of Science and Technology and all my colleagues, we can able to achieve it. Once again, thank you so much for your presence. Makes really big support for this institute. Thanks a lot for everyone joining for this Golden Jubilee celebration.
Thank you, sir. As we gather here for the grand finale of our Golden Jubilee celebrations, it's only fitting that we honor this legacy that the Institute has been at the forefront of India's scientific progress. To commemorate this extraordinary journey, we have curated a Golden Jubilee yearbook. With great pride, we now invite our Honourable Minister to kindly release the Golden Jubilee yearbook and request all dignitaries on the dais to receive copies from the Honourable Minister.
Chandrasekhar is a distinguished public leader, technocrat and entrepreneur who has played a transformative role in shaping India's digital and innovation landscape. As a former Minister of State for Electronics, Information Technology, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, he spearheaded key initiatives to advance India's digital economy, cybersecurity and future-ready workforce. With due respect, we invite Sri Rajiv Chandrasekhar for his guest of honor address.
To our most respected Honorable Minister and our Chief Guest, Dr. Jitendra Singh Ji, to all of the leadership at CSIR NIST, students and ladies and gentlemen, I will not speak for too long. Our Minister has to catch a flight, so I will make it very brief. First of all, let me just say I am absolutely honored and privileged to be invited to speak to all of you today at this Golden Jubilee program of the CSIR NIST, and it's an absolute pleasure, and I'm very impressed to see the vision outlined by the director here in his opening remarks. Let me just quickly share with you a few of my thoughts, and then we will all move to listening to our minister. We are living today, for those of you who are students and those of you who are in the academic and research areas, we are living together today in what I believe is the most exciting time in science, research, innovation. And if you want to get more evidence or more proof of it, let me just point to you to the last 10 years and the progress that our country has made to go from the 5th most fragile economy to the 3rd largest economy in the world, to become the global leader in innovation. And this has happened not by fluke, this did not happen just by chance. It happened because the leadership, both in academia and in our political leadership, our Prime Minister invested deeply, believed deeply in the power of technology to transform governance, to qualitatively expand our economy and opportunities and to transform democracy. Last 10 years, our digital economy and innovation economy has gone from 2% of our GDP to almost 10 to 12% of our GDP. And if you believe that that was the most exciting period, ever since we saw the advent of AI in 2022 and generative AI, I can with very great confidence tell you the most exciting period, the most impactful period for science research is the next decade. With artificial intelligence, multidisciplinary research, multidisciplinary discovery will transform the way we look at healthcare, medicine discovery, synthetic medicine, agriculture, education, in areas that have not seen any great transformation for the last many decades. So if you are a student today, you are you're looking at a very different world, very different universe of opportunities compared to if you were a student 12 years ago. 12 years ago, your future was about coding, becoming an IT engineer, and today, if you are a student, you are a scholar, you are an academic, you are a researcher, you are an entrepreneur, the future is more like Krishnaji who is sitting here, to build products, to build interdisciplinary research and translate them into products and services that will deeply impact our society, our people all around the country and around the world. I will not say very much more excepting to say it is my deep desire, and I am very grateful to our Minister for having initiated the Tiruvandhuram Research and Innovation Cluster by having 8 of the top scientific institutions in Tiruvandhuram sign an MOU as a precursor to what will be a hub of research. For many, many years, Tiruvandhuram was a capital of science and research and innovation. For some years it has lagged, but in the coming decade, I hope with his support and with the Honorable Prime Minister's support, Tiruvandhuram should rise again and become the hub for the next generation of research, knowledge and discovery. I again thank you all for inviting me. Thank you for your attention, and thank you again to the Director for inviting me and to the Minister for inviting me here. Thank you. Namaskaram. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. CESIR NIST has pioneered the development of the world's most efficient indoor dye-sensitized solar modules, and we have established Ananta, the automated nodal hub for the assembly of next-generation dye-sensitized light harvesters. May we now request our Honorable Minister for Science and Technology, Dr. Jitendra Singh, to officially inaugurate and dedicate this unique facility to the nation. Of appreciation, we request the respected Director Dr. C. Ananda Ramakrishnan to present a special memento to our Honorable Minister, a pair of serially connected indoor dye-sensitized solar modules fabricated using this facility. These unique modules, adorned with the screen-printed image of our Honorable Minister, deliver a power output of 2 milliwatts under ambient blue light, symbolizing India's innovation and self-reliance in next-gen light harvesting technologies.
The Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning Unit at CESIR NIST has been at the forefront of developing intelligent solutions that transform complex scientific data into actionable insights. Today, we request our Honorable Minister to inaugurate the AML laboratory of CESIR NIST.
May we now request our respected Minister, Dr. Jitendra Singh Ji, for the inaugural address.
Our guest of morning, my very dear friend and your popular leader, Shri Rajiv Chandrasekharji. I have to welcome you also on behalf of CSIR, though you hail from this place, but the program is hosted by us. So I have the privilege of welcoming you and also thanking you for sparing your time. I know how occupied you are. Dr. Krishnayalla hardly needs any introduction. He has now become a pan-India identity. Our very passionate director, Dr. Anand, you heard him. He was so passionately speaking that if not interrupted, he would have gone on for the whole day. But that's a compliment to him because he takes his task so seriously and so dedicated and so committed. He is Professor Banerjee, all the members of the faculty, representatives from industry, the other stakeholders, ladies and gentlemen. As the director was mentioning, it's my providential, I think, coincidence and also privilege that I was here at the beginning of the Golden Jubilee year and exactly after 1 year when the Golden Jubilee year comes to a close. By tomorrow I am again here on the eve of the closure. So virtually the director has made me a part of the entire year's celebration. It's a rare privilege. And when the list enters into the sixth decade of its life, I think it will be appropriate to say that it's been a very meaningful journey. This was an institute that was established in 1975 with the envisaged purpose of harnessing the natural resources of the entire South India, not catering only to the state of Kerala. And then working out how best we could put all the enormous natural resources available in the southern part of the peninsula for scientific research, innovation, generating employment. And therefore, the range was very wide from food technology to chemical technology, from environment, biosciences, to life sciences, sustainable industry, etc. And I'm glad that over the last 50 years, this institute has actually justified the purpose, vindicating the purpose of which it was established. And just also had the privilege of inaugurating the Golden Jubilee Building Innovation Center, which will be catering to the agri startups, the AI startups. When I was discussing with the director, I was glad to learn that the first cohort of the 10 startups was already initiated. So that's a very good training. I think very much in keeping with the proactive approach of our very competent director. And just now we also inaugurating these greenhouse facilities, the solar module, and also the automated nodal hub for assembly of waste-related items like harvesters, and of course the AI and the ML unit which was virtually inaugurated by all of us. Now, CSIR has 37 labs or institutes spread across the country, and each one of them specializes in one or the other domain. And over the last 2 years, we have sought to showcase what is there. We created in each of the institutes so that it reaches widely and more closely to the stakeholders for those who it meant. And I think as far as its niche is concerned, the institute over here, its character and strength lies in its interdisciplinary agenda. And that's how the name also indicates. And these are the challenges of green energy, food security, healthcare, sustainable manufacturing, etc. And today, suddenly, over the last few years, there has been a surge of interdisciplinary initiatives, interdisciplinary planning, of integrating for the areas that will be lower. And therefore, we can say this with a reasonable amount of confidence that NIST founders, the founders of the NIST, were very futuristic in their vision when they thought of having an institute which was priority-wise dedicated to interdisciplinary growth. So it was little futuristic thinking of it like way back in 1975. The first solar cell was also created in India in 1977. So 1975 when the army were very much into cutting-edge technology, we had the generation of founding fathers who thought of having an interdisciplinary approach in an institutionalized manner, and therefore I think that we understand we indicated today. And soon we also plan to have a Center for Innovation, Technology and Entrepreneurship, and I also must acknowledge the transfer of land from the state government, which was managed by the director and his team. And this will be situated in biodiversity, life sciences park, regulate translation, research in biosciences, life sciences, pharma, etc. So now I think it's time to go to the next level. We have already indicated ourselves and given a tone away in asking that the system be working. And now it is time for inter-government work. Like for example, I was telling you later, we have very much in common with our other CSI and instituting MITU. We could integrate that. And beyond that, we could also integrate with the other wings of the ministry, like for example, the Department of Biotechnology. A lot much of what is being happening over here is also being done with the DDP, which is also now taken on in a big way, particularly after the creation of ഐ.ആർ. So that would be truly what the Prime Minister would need to stand the role of government affairs. And then with friends like Krishna being there, we will also have whole of nation. So whole of government, whole of science plus whole of government plus whole of nation with greater and greater involvement in the private sector. In fact, when I was walking down to this auditorium, I was telling the director we should give up the habit of looking up to government for everything. We need to create a self-sustainable ecosystem like larger and larger participation of the private sector. This government has very openly been forthcoming in doing so. As you have seen in the last few years, we have opened up even more sectors which were considered taboo ones. We have opened up the state sector, and this year itself the budget declared the opening of the UPA sector, which was hardly imagined by anyone. So you can understand how much forthcoming is the great praise from the critical dispensation headed by Prime Minister Modi. And therefore, as a part of the larger integration, I remember last year when I was there, it was also the foundation laid out the Ayurvedic research center. And COVID has taught us in a bigger way to integrate into the various streams of healthcare. So I think we have a much larger work to perform, and sustainable practices for indigenous materials. Some of the success stories as we were going through these calls, I think we need to, I was telling you that we need to create small videos so that they can reach far and wide. Like for example, we came last year, we were of course narrating the successful event management of the International Science Festival in Goa. But besides that, I think one significant contribution made by this institute is the installation of the biological waste conversion rig in power of the new and first of its kind. And I've been advising others, particularly in politics or in candidates, don't have to, from the lab, don't have to pay for the transportation charges, you don't even create litter, you roll it off and then convert it to the environment. I think you have to create the return and the conduct of the waste would be other. Having a good practice presence. Then of course the designer's line, which is called now, which is going to be a particular breakthrough for the rice seeder management, particularly South India and Kashmir, rice is the staple food. So you have rice with low likely to make, particularly in a country where over 60-70% of the population is suffering from diabetes, which is free diabetes and more than 10-11% actually diabetes. And of course the vaccine virus monitor is again going to be a similar contribution for this. So we have to highlight on it similarly in the because now, and that's why I said we need to also integrate the Department of Biotechnology. The vaccines developed by the Department of Biotechnology, of course, in collaboration with the private sector like the Biotech, are now being made available in only 200 countries across the world. So, a country which is not taken seriously for healthcare practices is now being made as a leader in the healthcare, from the protective and preventive healthcare. So that's a big 360 change of perspective. And therefore, we are now giving the very good provider with wide monitors. So I think these are some of the very important creations from here. The CSIR budget has increased many-fold, and at the same time, as I said, we will open up to the private sector, the National Research Foundation is one of the creations of this government. The R&D Innovation Fund, particularly dedicated to promote and to facilitate the involvement in science. Very recently, we covered the bio-EV policy. I think one of the few countries in the world which has a biotechnology dedicated policy. biotechnology for environment, for employment, for economy. And that's why I said, though the policy is being rooted by the Department of Biotechnology, but the stakeholders are seen over here. So we need to integrate them so that we don't deprive ourselves of that advantage. And of course, this has so far, I think after 28 technology is again a great achievement. And therefore, I would rather conclude by saying that, as Rajiv rightly mentioned, from the fragile side, we have come to first side and then we go to goal. And the journey continues. As far as the science and innovation system of global innovation index, we were at 80, that 80, by 2014, last week, we got 38. We were 39 for a long while, and we came 38 last year. Our patents are also now among the top rankers, but what is more important is that nearly 55% of our patents are registered patents. We cannot, have that cynicism that okay, they went abroad when they went and then provide the data. Our publications are online. So, to be brief because of brevity of time, I can only say that an institute like this, which is located in the picturesque town of Trivandrum, sorry, because I belong to the age when Trivandrum was known as Trivandrum and Madras was known as Madras. So that day I was in Madras and I said Madras, somebody said and I said sorry, I belong to Trivandrum. So in college we used to call it Trivandrum. So located in a picturesque place like this, which is known as God's own land, I am sure the land of God has the opportunity also to serve as the land of India's future economic surge. And the engine of that would be driven by Dr. Anand. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Before we proceed, we would like to take a moment to express our deepest gratitude to our Honorable Minister for gracing this occasion with his august presence despite an extremely busy schedule. As the Honorable Minister has an onward flight to Delhi at 12:20 due to pressing engagements, he shall be taking leave now. On behalf of Directors, ഐ.ആർ, His Fraternity, and all attendees today, we extend our heartfelt thanks and warm regards to our Honorable Minister. May I request our respected Director to honor our Chief Guest with a token of our gratitude and appreciation. We have compiled a short video presentation about the significant achievements and extraordinary leadership qualities of our Honorable Minister. May we have the video, please.
मैं डॉक्टर जितेंद्र सिंह ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूं कि मैं विधि द्वारा स्थापित भारत के संविधान के प्रति सच्ची श्रद्धा और निष्ठा रखूंगा.
Dr. Jitendra Singh stands at the forefront of India's science-driven transformation, steering innovation and policy as the Union Minister of State, independent charge for science and technology, earth sciences, Department of Atomic Energy and Department of Space. Dr. Jitendra Singh is a distinguished physician, author and statesman who has seamlessly bridged the worlds of science, governance and public service. Trained in internal medicine and diabetes, he served as a professor and researcher of medicine and endocrinology before dedicating himself fully to national leadership. Through these multifaceted roles, Dr. Singh has become the architect of